Hey everybody, welcome to the Maple Dude World Headquarters. How's it going? Jack, we got a break right now. What should we do with our time?
Yeah, so we're on a break, so I don't want to bother label syrup, but I think I saw something back there.
In the back of the shop?
Yeah.
Like there's something back there to do?
Yeah,
With our free time?
Something that really interests the viewers.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out.
All right guys, for those of you who have never seen the back end of the World Headquarters, here we are. This is where we do our maple stuff. But for the rest of you that want to see some old classic ATV videos, we're finally back today to do one. I know we haven't had that for a while because Jack, why? What's going on?
My foot.
What happened?
Basketball.
You broke your foot,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's why we haven't been able to do any of the riding videos this summer that we wanted to do, but we will get back to that. Anyway, what we got back here is something pretty rare. Probably a lot of people have never been on one of these. I never had until just a few weeks ago. We picked up this.
It's the Quadzilla, they say, because it's the 500 two-stroke.
Right.
So we have the 250, but this is the 500 two-stroke though.
And how many horsepower is this supposed to be?
52.
Yep.
Is that right?
51.
Oh, 51.
I think it says 51 horsepower in the stock form. So that's pretty crazy. This was the biggest displacement four-wheeler made at that time, and this is a 1988 Suzuki LT500R Quadzilla. But take a look at it. It's a little plain, right? Let's take a look at the plastics.
Not much.
There's no decals on them. And if you look closely, you can see they're cracked, but they were repaired.
And it just
And
has these scuffs.
yeah, and they have scuffs and spider webbing.
This is probably the worst part if you want to back up for a second.
Right. Take the seat off too. Okay. Now show here, move that up and down. See, this plastic is cracked right here.
Yeah, so you can just.
Yep, that's cracked. And we don't really have any decals except the Suzuki here. So what we're gonna do, and I also wanted to point out though, it's been refinished as far as the frame.
That's really nice.
And the motor.
It's really nice.
Painted real nice, swing arm. It's got the stock exhaust on it. This is a real nice clean machine, except the plastics are rough. So what we're gonna do today, guys, for like ATV enthusiasts out there, these classic ATV enthusiasts, because it's all we do. All I do is maple syrup and old ATVs. That's my life. And Jack likes to ride with me. And we appreciate you guys watching. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe for more ATV videos. It helps and motivate us to do more. But we're gonna give this thing a little makeover. So let's get right to that. All right guys, so what we did is I went online and I found a bunch of stuff for this thing to make it look a lot nicer. Jack's gonna show you what we got. We got a whole new...
I'll hold this.
Yeah. Look at this. A whole new decal set for this machine. And these, I wanna give a shout out to DR Slap. That guy is the man. If you wanna get reproduction decals, find him.
And these full floaters, they're under tape right now.
They go on the swing arm.
And
then these big the number plates, they call them, or whatever. We're gonna put those on. Now Jack, in the bottom, oh, show them this, what we got here.
Oh, yeah, this is really cool, actually. I think it is.
This is really cool. This
all literally.
Yep, all the fasteners for your machine. And I got that from Spec Bolt. So Spec Bolt, shout out to Spec Bolt. They are not paying me to say any of this. Yep, we got these boxes in, and these are the plastic pieces, I hope.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't look in there. I don't know what's in there. But let's find out. Okay, bud, what you got? All right.
Literally just got it.
Okay. Those are the front nose pieces, or the front fenders. But those are from Meyer Plastics. They make reproduction plastic parts for these ATVs. So,
Okay.
alright. Okay, what do we got in there? I mean, I'd be surprised if it's not the rear fenders. Okay, good. It's yellow, and it looks like it's the right thing.
Woo!
Alright, that's sweet.
Wow.
Sweet, guys.
Yeah, so we'll unopen these so you can totally see them.
Yep, we're gonna do that. So, all right, my man Jack.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Okay, so that's the front nose piece.
Yeah, here it is.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's gonna be our new nose piece. All right, guys. First thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna take off all the old plastics. So we're gonna just start doing that right now. Okay, Jack's gonna get the plastics out of the bags.
Here's the first one. Ooh.
Okay, yeah, that looks nice and shiny.
Ow.
Yeah, much nicer looking. All right, cool. All right.
Yeah. So there they are. You can show them.
So let's get to putting these on. All right, guys, Jack and I got all the old plastics off. If you notice, the new ones, the new reproduction ones are really shiny, which is really nice. They got a nice gloss to them. The old ones over here, they're dull, and they actually were a little different shade. It was like the front one, the two pieces, one was different than the other. But as you can see, there was broken pieces and stuff. Anyway, what I wanted to show you right now before we start putting the new stuff back on is when I got this machine, it was missing these fender supports under here. And these go under like right there. And I was able to find these over some of the Facebook groups out there where you can find parts and stuff. This is actually pretty hard to find. I imagine most of them got broken off or bent or whatever because people rolled these machines. But I was pretty happy we found this. So
all original.
Yeah, and this is original parts. So we're gonna put this on here and that'll give that fender a real nice support back there.
Okay, so we got the back fender on, including the support brackets under here. And remember earlier how it was very flimsy when I'd pull up? Well, now look at it. Very nice and
it's really
like
nice.
I pulled the machine up rather than the plastic, so it's nice now.
Much improved. So now, what are we on to?
So now we're gonna start making our way up forward with these side ones.
Yeah, the front fenders.
Yep. And then
we got the front and the rear fenders on. Again, these are reproduction plastics, Meyer plastics. They're close, but they're not obviously Suzuki stuff, which you can't get anymore. If you were to find something new like this Suzuki, it'd cost you thousands of dollars. These are reproduction. We found a couple weird things which do not make sense to me. This hole to go into this bracket to support it, it's nowhere close. Nowhere close at all. So I don't know what the deal is there or what we're gonna do with that yet. That's yet to be determined. Okay guys, here's that one issue we were talking about where the Meyer fenders didn't meet up with the bracketry here for the front fender. I did go ahead and I made myself a little bracket, and I'm going to put that in there just to finish this off. My awesome welding and painting skills came to use here, but come on Meyer, come on, for the amount of money I paid for these fenders, I think they should match up. But anyway, it's time to put the hood on for the last piece before we get to the decals, so let's do that now. Alright guys, the last thing to put on for this is you do reuse this little bracket, a connector piece from Suzuki, and it's just kind of like a push pin type thing.
There.
Boom. Hopefully this is not coming apart for a long time. Jack, how'd that go?
It looks good now, but the process actually, we were here from
Yeah, it took longer than we would have thought.
9:30 till now.
Getting stuff lined up. I mean, it's not rocket science, don't get me wrong, but it was a little bit sketchy with some of the holes lining up and things like that. You kind of had to finesse it. We got it on there. Now what are we on to next?
Now we're going to do the decals.
Okay. I may be doing that myself because Jack has to go to the dentist and I want to get this video done. So stay tuned. What's happening guys? It's the next morning and Jack and I are here. We're going to do the decals now. Jack did go to the dentist. How'd that go for you?
Good, I got new bands.
Yeah, he's ahead of schedule on getting those teeth straight. Anyway, we're going to get into the decals right now. So tag along. All right guys, these are the decals that we got, the set from DR Slap. I've got these before for some other machines and they always worked out pretty good. What we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna start cutting these out so we have the ability to place them up on the machine, kind of pre-fit them. You definitely wanna take your time. Now I said take your time, but I'm going to cut these out and we're going to put it in fast motion.
Yeah.
We're starting with the decals. The first one, we're going to start easy right here. We're going to start with the warning decal. No riders under age of 16. I guess that means you can't ride, Jack. We all obeyed that back in the day, didn't we?
Yeah, but I have my license, so.
Right. No, but I mean back in the 80s and 90s when these things were out there a lot more, I'm sure we all obeyed that warning. So what I'm doing right now, guys, is I've just got a degreaser, a cleaner, a degreaser, and I'm cleaning off that panel so this sticker will adhere to it real good. That stuff will evaporate pretty quickly, and we will get on to putting on the decal. There, I got a dry one just to kind of help it evaporate. Now a tip that we learned, and new to me, is we've got this bottle and it's got rubbing alcohol in it, water, and a little bit of soap. It's 90% water, or shampoo, 90% water, 10% rubbing alcohol, and 2 drops of shampoo. And we were told to spray that lightly on the panel and then spray it lightly on the back of the decal, and it allows you to
Move it around
a little bit and get the bubbles out. It's kind of counterintuitive. You wouldn't think wetness would help, but it actually does. It evaporates and it sticks. So I sprayed that real lightly. Jack, where does this go?
Right there.
Right up here?
Yep. I'd say put this side up a bit.
Yeah, go ahead, and your eyes are probably better than mine.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
I'll take this side up a 10.
What we do is you have a heat gun and you just warm it up a little bit, and as it dries,
It evaporates and then boom.
it evaporates and it will not move. Okay, full floater, that's hard to say. Let's place that up there before we take the decals off. So it's gonna fit right in there. And full floater, of course, is what Suzuki called their suspension system.
There we go. Oh yeah, that's slick. Lined up right with that, right there.
That's what they wanted to do by design.
Boom. I'd go a bit more left. Yep, right there. Suzuki has room. There we go. Boom. Boom. There we go. 500.
Now on to the 500.
Two-stroke.
500 cc's of Quadzilla.
There we go.
Try to line it up just like we did.
Bounce away.
Oops. Good thing Jack caught that. I was a little dyslexic on that one. Okay.
Line up with that, the
Right up here
right
about.
there. Yep.
Second chance.
It's starting to stick now. You better get this.
Yep.
There we go. Boom.
And another thing you can do, and I had one of these in my pocket, but I didn't take it out, is you can use like a credit card.
As your squeegee.
Your squeegee, and this actually isn't a credit card. It's a Hollywood Video $5 gift card. I don't think those are even in existence anymore. But anybody, if you want this, message me in the comments below. Maybe it's a collector's item. 'Cause I don't think there's any Hollywood videos left. Tell me if there is, somebody. All right, guys, we're almost done with all the decals. Now, we ran into a little bit of an issue with these last ones, these number plates, quote unquote, as they're called. So, guys, what's going on here?
Okay.
Jack, talk about it.
So we got these ones down here, all good, but we realized that you can kind of see the pattern if you look really slightly. It's supposed to stay up here because then you kind of fall down to where this is. But when you put this on here, like right there, it falls down this edge right here. Like it doesn't stay where it's supposed to. So we might end up actually just cutting that how it is so that it stays up on here, because it should be like this, but then it runs under the seat.
And that'll look silly.
And that just looks funny. So that is our little issue.
Fact that these are reproduction factory stickers, whereas we're working with aftermarket plastic, which isn't exactly the same. And we're gonna put this kind of where
these parts
where
are
it should go, and we might have to position it a little bit. Basically draw a line on there that I'm gonna cut on. And we're gonna spray this one up pretty good because this is a big one. This one is something we don't wanna. I think I got close right there. I think I got real close, actually.
I think you might have just done this first try.
Yeah. Yeah, we got AC up here at the world headquarters, guys. It's this summer, which is nice. I mean, honestly, I don't know how we did it without it before. Well, we did, but
like literally some of the bottles, the stickers would start to fall off because it got so humid in here.
Yeah, when we were bottling and labeling, it was a business decision. We had to do it to make a better work environment, better finished product for what we do here for a living, so we can spend money on 4-wheelers and 3-wheelers. All right, guys, we got all the decals applied. Jack's gonna hit it real quick with the heat gun, just to kind of make sure the edges are all nice and adhered down to the surface.
Sounds good.
But while he's doing that, I'm gonna take a walk around this baby and look at it. Not bad, not bad at all. We really dressed this thing up, made it look sharp, and it looks beautiful. I mean, it looks pretty sweet. We gave this 500 Quadzilla a complete makeover, Maple Dude edition. The Quadzilla looks beautiful. Honestly, it looks really good for what we put together here. Really presentable, really sharp, really nice. Guys, we're gonna do more races with this thing in the future. We're gonna do some drag races and pit it up against other machines. So Jack, what should they do?
Please like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel. And yes, we'll be making more videos after I get this thing off. This is what held us back, my boot.
All right, guys, that's all we got. We're gonna start it up.
Yes.
Have a great week, and remember,
Always
keep it
real. Okay, guys, I can't lie. This is quite the beast to get going. Let's see how the Maple Dude does. You're kicking over 500.
Kid's messing up my driveway.